Welcome back, everybody. We've went ahead and drawn our picture that we wanted to do. We could make some changes if we wanted to. We could move this lettering around. We could delete things. We could add things. We could add more pictures. You don't have to just have one. But at this point, we're going to go ahead and make the move to start putting our tool paths in. Now, a tool path, we have a picture. Now we have to tell it what we want to do with all those lines. Do we want to cut all these letters out? What do we want to do? Do we want to engrave it? We can do lots of different things. Okay, so what we're going to do here now is we're going to go ahead and do a toolpath. We're going to do a simple one. The simplest one you can do is a contour. So you go toolpath, you go contour. The name here is fine, fishing sign. Go ahead and click OK. Now what we want to do is we're going to draw a window. So I'm going to use the window selection here, and I'm going to draw a window around this all my drawing here. Everything's selected. Go ahead and find a spot you want to start. It doesn't really matter where. Go ahead and click OK. You'll notice, click the center there. You'll notice that it comes up all selected now. Everything's gray and yellow lines. That's good. We go ahead and click the green checkmark button. Now our 2D toolpaths contour comes up. We go ahead and select contour. Our tool is going to be, we're going to use a V cutter, but they don't really have that on here. So what we'd like to do is we like to go ahead and find, that's not the one, there's quite a few here. So we're going to go ahead and make that into a 1/16 ball cutter. Okay. That's a tiny little cutter, but that's good. We're going to go ahead and click OK. We selected that now. We could select all different kinds. When we cut things out, we usually use a little bit bigger one, but we're not doing that on this one. So go ahead and click. At this point, we're going to click Cut Parameters. We're going to turn where it says Compensation Type. We're going to turn that off. Okay. Depth cuts, that's good. We leave that. We don't want this lead in, lead out. We can uncheck that. And next what we do is we go to this tab here, this selection, go linking parameters. I want to change all these radio buttons to absolute. My depth is going to be -0.03. That's how deep the cutter is going to cut into our stock. It's not very deep, but that's good. We don't want to go very deep on this at all. So we go ahead and click OK. You'll see here there's some new yellow lines on here, and that's the path of the drill bit. So what can I do now? I can go ahead and select that toolpath. I can go ahead and regenerate it to make sure it's been cleaned up, and then I'm going to click on this. I don't even know what this picture is, but we're going to click on that one. If you hold your cursor over it, it says Verify Selected Operations. That's what we want to do. I'm going to click on that. It's going to process some things. It's going to pop up with this little player here. That there is my picture and my piece of wood. If I go ahead and click play, this is showing the cutter here. So if I can tilt that, actually, we'll reset that and we'll go ahead and click play. Okay, so that's what it's going to do. It's going to router all that there, and you'll see it's got those little cuts there, and it's going to go ahead and do that. What we can do after is we router that into our piece of wood. We can actually paint it and sand it off, and it'll look like it was professionally done. A good tip is to actually clear coat your piece of wood before you router it, and then the paint doesn't stick to the unroutered surfaces. So that's great. We can be happy with that if we're sure. We don't want to waste wood, so you want to make sure you have the right thing. That's what you want. Cutting. You're going to go ahead and just close this. You click the X there. Now, I forgot, and I should just save this because I'm really happy with what I've got at this point. I go ahead now. Now I have to turn this into something that our Larkin can understand. Now, all this picture and all this tool pathing is going to be turned into programming. So you always hear about people doing code and coding. This program is going to do a bit of coding for you. It's going to turn it into X's, Y's, and Z's in relation to where it is on the page, and that's all it does. It actually turns the whole thing into a series of lines of code, and it tells the computer to move the cutter to X this, Y that, Z this, and it'll go ahead and take you to that point. So we go ahead and push that G1. We're going to select our posts, which is the MP Larkin. Go ahead and click OK. Now this should all be okay here. It just should say larkin.pst. Go ahead and click OK. We're going to call it phishing sign. Go ahead and click save. Now it's going to say error was detected. I don't know why it does that. There are no errors, so go ahead and click yes. It's fine. It's going to do a little bit of work here. And now this is what it's showing you here. Oh, this is the wrong thing. Haha. Gotta go back. Let's close that again. Let's push that G1, which is going to turn it into our G codes. Go ahead and click OK. Phishing sign save. Yes, we want to replace it. Do you want to view the messages? No, I don't. I don't really care because the errors are not going to cause us any kind of issue. So now it's turning it into X's and Y's. Remember what I told you? Now look at this. Look at this. All X this, Y that, negative this, positive that. And what it's doing is it's going to transform and tell that router to move in all these different directions. Okay. And why is it doing that? Because that you want to make a sign. And if you had to do this in the olden days when Mr. Briggs was a young man, you would have to type in 1,869 lines of code. And you would have to draw this out on graph paper. It would be pretty much impossible to do in the detail that we're doing it now. You used to be able to cut simple things like circles and squares and shapes, but to do letters and actual graphics and pictures was really tough. So that's fine at this point. We go ahead and we've saved that. When you go to actually router this, you're going to have to transfer it onto a USB key because the computer router is not hooked up to the network. So you'll have to take that phishing.nc file, save it onto a USB stick, and transfer it over there. So at this point, we're done talking about toolpathing. For this simple kind of project, there are some other things we can talk about, like how to cut out a shape, but we'll save that for another time. So yeah, for now you can go ahead and design your sign, maybe add some pictures, add some shapes, add some letters, and make yourself a little sign. Could be for a cottage or for your room or for your locker or whatever. Yeah, so we'll see you next time. Goodbye.